So it happened again. It happened again. It happened again. I don't know why I'm surprised. Hello. It's me, the depressed fan here. I don't understand. I truly do not understand why we are doing this. There is no point to this. There is 0 point to this. There is 0 point in even trying with this team. There's 0 point into trying to make sense of what just happened. Because we all know what the fuck happened. We all know what happened. You know what it was? You want to know what it was? It's the coaching. It's the coaching that we've been wanting gone since week 3. It's week 11. Why are they still here? If they can just fire the coaches already. Just get Eberflus and Getzy out of here, because they are a leech on this organization. 6 scoring drives today. 6. Why are 4 of them field goals? Why is this even so damn close? And this is not on the players. The players did everything that they were asked to do and excelled really well. Justin Fields, he looks back and there was positives. There were so many positives. The defense, they were balling out, stopping Jared Goff from doing anything and turning him back into Jared Goof. And while I make fun of the man, while I make fun of Jared Goff, he at least has the supporting cast of players and head coaches around him that will allow him to come back from these kinds of games. And yet, that didn't happen for the Bears. We have no coaching. We have players. We have players that always are there. But we don't have coaches. And that's the sad thing. Is that I still don't know if we're going to fire him ever. Because this organization is forfeit. This organization does not know what it is doing and how to fix itself. Because if it knew, it would have already done it. It's almost like with this nepotism and just overall disinterest in the product on the field, it's almost like I'm watching a Canadian NHL team. And the constant bad players and bad coaches that are in there only to be drinking buddies to the higher ups. And it feels like it this way. It feels like Eberflus is a nice chit-chat person with the McCaskies or the president or whoever the hell. And that doesn't fly. That doesn't fly in the NFL. That doesn't fly. And even if we play really damn well for 50 minutes, 55 minutes even of that game, it always matters in the final 5. I am so done with moral victories. I am so done with them for the Chicago Bears. 2022 was nice to us because it gave us promise and hope that this team could do something the next year. I'm getting none of that from this. It's going to be the exact same win totals as last year. It's going to be 3 damn wins on the season, 14 losses, with the possibility of the number 1 overall pick. That may sound great, but I don't. I don't care. That 3-win team was not a 3-win team. That was a 7-win team that intentionally stopped winning. And it seems like we're doing that again. But this time it's not on the lack of players or inexperience by the players. No, this is all on the coaches. This is all on the coaches. They need to be gone. They need to be gone. Like, we're over halfway into the season. Why aren't they gone? Why? It makes no sense. It makes no sense as to why they're not out of here. I would be so damn thankful of the organization if they fired him tomorrow. But I know for sure they are not going to. Because they are an inept organization that only fires coaches when it is seemingly not necessary to do. Or necessary to do, but too damn late. They were too damn late on firing Matt Nagy. They're too damn late in firing Eberflus. They were too damn late in firing a lot of other coaches. But they were somehow too early in firing other coaches. They never seem to know what they're doing. I want to love this team. I do. I truly want to love this organization. But they are not allowing me to do so because they keep on just shoving me away. They just keep on shoving new fans of this NFL team. They keep shoving him into the dirt and treating him like nothing. You know how to make a better fan experience? It's not cutting down on time. It's not like playing like over your head. And that's great and all, but what helps? What helps with reeling in new fans for the Chicago Bears is winning. You want to know all those Detroit fans that are now starting to come out of the woods? It's because the Lions are winning. There weren't too many public Lions fans, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them for not being public about it, because it's so damn hard to root for a team that just sucks chunks. And now they're starting to win. They have competent, I'm not going to say competent ownership because it's just the Ford family still, but they're allowing the football people to do the football people thing. And that's all that matters. The McCaskies think they know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They don't. They don't. They just don't. They just don't. They need to. There will be a massive fucking parade once they sell this goddamn team. But they will never sell the team. So the only parade that we're ever going to have is if Virginia McCaskey is gone. And that won't change. That won't change a damn thing, because the sons of her are just going to keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. There will be no recourse. There will be no silver lining. We're, at the end of this year, most likely going to be trading Justin Fields to the Atlanta Falcons for like a second-round pick. We won't even get a first for him. We won't even get a first. We're going to get more value than what the 49ers got out of Trey Lance, but it's still going to be pitiful of what his actual value is. Justin Fields can be a good quarterback in the NFL. He just got stuck on one of the worst teams to try and be a good quarterback in. And he's tried. He's damn well tried. But it's hard on him to know that there are a bunch of people out there that think that he sucks. And while I do believe that Justin Fields has his flaws, every quarterback has flaws. And he may have more flaws than other top 10 quarterbacks, but he's at least a decent quarterback just on the wrong team. And I truly hope that Justin Fields balls the fuck out on whatever team he's on next season. If it's not the Bears. If it's the Bears, yeah, ball the fuck out. But I know that's not going to happen because this organization is dragging him down. It just is. It's just a sad reality. We may have laughed at the Browns for churning through quarterbacks, but in reality, we've been doing that more. It's just been more subtle because we've had one side of the ball carrying the other. And while we had that tonight, we had the defense. They forced a fuck ton of turnovers. It wasn't enough because we couldn't score on those turnovers. Shades of 2018 Bears. And it's just sad. It's just sad that this is still a thing. It's sad that we have blown a 12-point lead in the final 3 minutes of the game. To lose like that is just terrible. I remember when the Chicago Bears once came back from the Atlanta Falcons, benching Mitch Trubisky for Nick Foles, just for Nick Foles to ball the hell out and get a victory for us in 2020. 2020, yeah. But we don't have that anymore. We have Justin Fields and his broken spirit. We have Tyson Bagent and his spirit. It's not broken yet, but with time, it probably will. And I'm sorry to any player that I root for on the Chicago Bears, because it definitely feels, it just feels so bad when you do everything that you want and everything that you can do to make this team win, and yet you still lose because of your coaching. I know of that. I can understand that. And it just doesn't feel right bagging on the players until we actually get coaching. And I just don't know how this can continue. I don't know why this is continuing. It seems as if the McCaskies just don't give a flying fuck. It's slowly breaking my spirit. It's slowly breaking my will for this whole team to just even watch them. To sit down on a Sunday for 3 hours and watch this team. This team does not deserve any sort of media attention that it gets. It may have built up credibility in the past, but that feels so damn long ago. The last time we've had success. 2018 feels like over a decade ago. It doesn't feel like 5 years. It feels over a decade ago. I just don't know. I just don't know. And while I will never stop cheering for this team until the day I die, I just don't know how shit can't change. I just don't know. Because the fact is that there's no more factory sadness in Cleveland. Like many people have said, is still there. They're winning football games. They just won with their rookie quarterback. 13-10 against the Steelers. There's no more factory sadness there. While the whole Deshaun Watson thing is still hanging over their heads, they can go win football games without him, and everyone will just love him. It just feels as if the factory sadness has moved from Cleveland to the Chicago Soldier Field. And I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I've said that. Shit. Even the Giants, they can have happiness in the fact that they own the Commanders. We can't beat the Green Bay Packers. We can't beat the Minnesota Vikings. And sure as hell, we can't beat the Detroit Lions. We have nobody. We have nobody as a, oh, well, at least we can beat this team. Even the Carolina Panthers. I was so shaky going into that game because I truly did not know which Bears team would show up then. And while we won that game, it still feels like a loss. And now, with this right here, this losing, it just makes it a lot worse. It just makes it a whole hell of a lot worse. And I wish for this team to win. I wish for there to be happiness for the citizens of Chicago, for anyone that dons the orange and blue on Sundays, on any other day of the week, on game days, on off seasons. I truly believe that there is still light in this franchise. But shit has to change. And if shit doesn't change, people are gonna say, maybe people are going to respond by not watching on Sunday. And while I'll be there on Sunday, because I am a sucker for this team, I just can't help but think of the others who don't have time to dedicate, who don't have the time to understand that it's just how football is. It's just how teams are in a constant cycle of suck. They just see this team being bad and they step away from this team for good. I want people to enjoy Chicago Bears football. I want people to have fun watching the Chicago Bears. I want to see the Bears win games. Just win a divisional game. Win against a team in our own division. That's a start. But you won't be able to do that if you pull this shit. And while it feels like I kind of say the same stuff every week, it's always apt. There's never not a losing week where it's not apt. I just I just want a good organization. I just want a team that has fight for 60 minutes. Is that too hard to ask? I want a team that will put their all into every position, including head coach and offensive coordinator. I just want that. I just want that. The Lions, they can win. They can win, even after many years of suckitude. They can win. What is the difference between us and them? The only difference I see is the amount of inbreeding in the organization. And if that's the only thing that I see that is different, then that's got to be the change. It's not going to be the only change, but it's going to be a bigger part of the change. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next week for hopefully more positive things. Please? Please?